Alright guys, I was just filming and I cut the video off on accident because I got so excited over this it was a huge bird on the ground. And when he took off, his wingspan was like, there he goes. I think it's a red-tailed hawk. Where are you? It's so hard to locate him. Okay, I see that green tree. There he is, right in there. I think it's a red-tailed hawk. It's a big boy. I know as soon as I take the camera off him, he's gonna fly. So my goal is to get to the bamboo forest pretty quickly. Let me just start the video over again, alright? Because really all it was the front, the deer. What I was saying was, this was a bunch of deer. What I was getting at was, there's quite a bit of activity going on already. And I think it's because I took the time out in the front to, instead of just turning the camera on at the beginning, I walked in, I vibed, I tried to connect my frequency and my vibration. And I think just taking that extra few minutes, whatever it was, 10, 15, I think it really helped. So you didn't miss much. It was just a short walk in and a sit down. But I do believe it paid off quite a bit because I'm like able to hone in without even seeing them visibly. I'm able to like kind of hone in on where they are, and I don't necessarily know how to explain that other than I could sense it without visibly seeing it. It's pretty thick in there. No way we're going in that. That's too thick. This caught my attention. That snapped. So is this one. Then there's a tree laid across in there. It's a very dark branch too. This comes all the way down. That had my attention too. That one snapped. That one's on the ground. Feel goes through. There's quite a lot going on in here. Oh, we went in this section at one point, I think. We went up in here. Look at that fresh break. Look how fresh that one is. See it? Just happened. So did that one. See that? That's just been laid in there. Look how light that wood is. Those have just gotten broke. Just snapped. I'd say last night. Give or take a day. I can't say for sure. But it helps us know that this is an active spot. Especially that we went in here. It's even cooler. Look at this now too. I don't think this was here. Look at that. That was snapped there and it jumped over here. Come on. Yeah, this is where we went in, remember? So a few changes since last time. You guys can go, I know, I could tell, but if you guys want to go back to the last video, you could go ahead and look. Tell me, because there's probably more than a little bit. It's probably way more than what I'm noticing. So what we did was we cut off and went that way. Straight across and up on the hill. Hey, a little starling. That might be a cat pecking bird. Anyway, so when we came back up, we hit the bamboo. And then when I came back, I went straight up there. So we never cut up this gut here. We never hit this part in here. I thought this was kind of a cool section right here anyway. I like when the trees grow across and connect. Almost like a little tunnel. There's a couple of farmhouses up there. It was nothing for me to come here, so I actually GPS'd it this time from the house, and 6 minutes. 6 minutes away, so not too bad. Look at that. Those just came off too. Like, where are they? That whole tree looks like it's been broken off in a couple spots. Big tree. These are flagged to be cut, it looks like. When you see stuff like this, you know it's just simply, that's what it is. Like, they're flagging it because they want the trail steward to come and cut this part. Look at it though. It came down, that tree broke, and it just perfectly laid like this. It's possible. I'm just saying, I look at everything. The combat veteran in me, like, some of it's like hypervigilance. But for instance, say we used to take, say we took this road every day or this trail every day. It was our job to stay alive, basically, to notice what was different, even the slightest little thing. Even the slightest little somebody dug this out, buried it back in, just moved dirt, you know, displaced dirt, displaced logs, sticks, anything. A curb, if there was a crack in a curb, like, you have to know, you have to remember if there was a crack in the curb or if there wasn't a crack in the curb. Because, like, they would break the curb up, take it out, put the bomb in, put the curb back in, and then, you know, we might hit the curb with the truck tire, and it's a wrap. Or it could be a detonation, all sorts of shit. We won't get grim and dark, but that training, if you will, or survival mode, comes in very, very handy when you're looking for little subtle changes. So, while I didn't really care for war, I try to look at the silver lining of a few things I picked up that are still worth a damn. This is where we went up, remember? And then we could see the water down below. I did a little short video. It was actually from a couple of years ago. I just never posted it. So I went back and tried to find something from that beach because I couldn't make it down there. Luckily I had my location on, I guess, when I was there, because I wasn't planning on doing any videos and stuff like that. So I just simply typed in the location on my Google Photos and it popped up. So I had a short video. I said, okay, put that up for you guys. So for some of you guys who are sitting home saying, man, this guy's looking at every tree that's snapped, and it could be snow load, it could be this. Absolutely 100%. I'm not saying they do every single one for themselves, but afterwards, see this one here? There's another one snapped there. So that one's broke this way, and then that one's broke coming towards us to make a ground X. It's a coincidence? Maybe. Then there's another tree laid in there, standing up. There's a few more snaps back there. So this, I'm not seeing too much in here that tells me that they're utilizing it for anything, if they are, besides a ground X. But when you see things like bend and tucks in them and things like that, even if it was something that happened naturally, it could be. We're not saying it didn't happen just Sasquatch are natural. I'm not trying to say they're not, but it could have happened naturally from something else like weather. But did they since then utilize it? That's what I look at. Back there, those fresh snaps, we had no weather, no bad weather. Since I was here last, nothing. No wind, clear skies. Nothing to take that shit down. Alright, let's go take a look if we can find this bamboo. We gotta be getting close. Oh shit, I forgot about this. What is that? Is that bird okay? Yeah, it's okay. There's a gate there, right? I was off camera, but I found like a motorcycle in here. It was kind of cool. See what just standing on a log does? How much more you could see. Oh, I could hear the train from here. Anyway, in this brush somewhere, right in here, is a motorcycle. Might be over there, I forget. Weird. Doesn't look like it's in horrible shape, considering it's just laying outside either. But there's a couple of houses over there, a couple of farmhouses, so I really don't know who it belongs to. The bamboo's over there, so we might have to come. I'm gonna see if we can come back the way we exited. I'll see if I can find a way in. This part I got lost at. I ended up trying to come out here. That's how I found that blanket. I ended up trying to come out here, and it was a stuck point. These people who live here have all these barriers built up. Not just thorns, but like whole trees knocked down. There's no way to get through here. I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. If there was a trail that was against my property barrier. It's cool. It's not like they put up a god-awful fence. They literally just used like existing brush. It's very strategic too. It might not look like much, but this is the only way I was able to go in and out, was right there. Can you imagine? Like, imagine living right there. That bamboo forest is right here. Imagine. That'd be a beautiful thing. Alright, so today we're gonna take some time. We're gonna ask for permission to enter. We're gonna ask for some safe guidance through. If somebody wants to guide us through and maybe connect with us, that'd be great. This will be a premiere, so there will be a few people watching at least. Maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe more. If that's okay with you and you'd like to show your presence to us, there'll probably be more that see it after that. Alright guys, Bear with me. I've got to put you down somewhere. I don't know where. Alright, I'm gonna pause it. Hang on. Uh-oh, we had a... Oh, it's a dog. I was gonna say we had a loud, like, woo! I heard a bark after that, though. Alright, guys, so what I was doing is I was getting out the laser and the tri-field meter. That's standard magnetic. It's interesting, it's actually going. Standard electric. Weighted magnet. Oh. Weighted electric. We're gonna go with radio frequency. It already jumped up to, look at that, 7. That's quite a lot. 10. That's quite a lot. 9. Wow. Okay. This is really interesting. Alright, so we're gonna let it just kind of tick. We already know it's spiking, so we're gonna put it in our pocket and just listen for it. Actually, I'll hold it up in my... Let's see if the laser works in here. It does, but we don't really need it. We'll use this. Okay. Put the laser away. Hello, my friends. We are back. You really piqued a lot of our interest. This is beautiful. I just showed this briefly on the way out. But did you notice how this was bent? This is really hard to bend, period. But it's bent one way and then back another way. And then this one is really impressive. It is bent going this way and then bent again going back that way. It's actually bent here again too. If you look at it, it's actually okay, I paused that somewhere, I apologize. So what I was gonna say is, look at this stick here. It might not look like much, but if you look at all the ground connectivity, the bamboo all intertwining and touching, it goes up into there. Some bends. I highly doubt those just couple of things are snapping and bending that way in that direction. There's bamboo laid over there, pointing up and out. It's brown, so it's been dead for quite a while. If it's still green, chances are it's only been snapped recently. Like, look at these. Look at all that. Look at how these are all snapped. They most definitely frequent this area. I'm not going to even sugarcoat it and do that maybe crap. They absolutely frequent this spot. I do want you guys to be critical thinkers and think for yourselves and everything, but I'm comfortably just going to say that they frequent this spot. We're not going to go in there, but look. Because I don't want to accidentally dance on some shit that ain't ours. But look, see that? That's a nest right there. This is a, you see it? Just look around. This is a nest. Right there. I'd say 1 or 2 of them bed up right in there. Maybe 3. Mom, dad, and the youngin'. Maybe mom, dad. If I get any more insight onto how many of them are in here, we'll talk about it. I've got 0 mind speak or telepathy, only visuals, and they've been limited as well. I'm not complaining, just keeping it 100 with you guys. Whether Bubba and James know about this place or what the scenario is, or they just want to be secretive about it, I do not know. That's still up for grabs. This isn't a place where we pretend to have answers. Remember we came around that side and we had no idea? We had no idea this flatlined out in here, that there was a straight up trail in here. If you look closely, this is how this trail was created. You see this? They've been cut off. That's how they were. They were sawed. Look at how. Look at how embedded. Let's turn this off so you guys can hear what I hear. These are so embedded in the roots into the ground that they have to saw it off at the base. It's amazing. Really, truly amazing. It almost feels like metal. It's so strong. Thank you, my friends. I apologize for anyone who's come before me and cut these down. It's not something everyone understands. We don't necessarily know that breaking and bending and things like that keep them alive. Not everyone understands that like you guys do. We just have a tendency to grab tools and cut. We don't necessarily have the strength you have either, or the ability to bend, and you understand what I'm saying, I think, guys. Thank you. Thank you for your patience with us. Your patience with me. Every day I want to just be your student and learn. Appreciate you showing me more than what my eyes can see. Thank you for opening my mind, expanding my knowledge, allowing me to pass it on to others. I'm getting a much warmer wave over me than I was the last time. It's quite possible. I didn't emphasize enough what kind of intent we had when we came in. It might be something else, who knows. I can hear a helicopter coming in. It's probably a good 1.5 miles, 2 miles out that way. Probably about a minute away, 1.5 minutes, give or take. See, look at this one. This one was just clean broken off right here. Just clean broke. See it? Now you see how tough this stuff is, to the point where somebody had to come in and saw them off at the base. That's how strong it is. And something else is in here. Someone else is in here. Just bang, bang, bang. Flick of a wrist. This is where we came last time. And we came up in here and came around the back. I'm gonna let that be today. We're not gonna push our limits. Thank you, my friends. As always, guys, thank you so much for your timestamps, for your feedback. The channel's been very active lately with kind words, motivational comments. I can't emphasize to you how much like the negative stuff doesn't faze me, but what does faze me is the nice comments, the good comments. When those come through, I get so motivated. It's very like uplifting, and you know, it's like confirmation that a couple of knocks. I don't really know where they came from. Alright, let's go out this way. Really don't know this place very well yet, so this could very well be the longest way out. I'm not really positive. I know if we go back through, it's not so bad, but I don't think we want to see the same things that we just saw. What is that? Alright, I see a couple of things. Some people must, I know, they're gonna be like, that's just trees. No. I'm gonna try to get both areas in one spot, in one frame. Yes, there we go. Right there. Look all the way left and all the way right. towards the base of the trees. Oh, I see now. There's a structure system right there. Saw something glimmer back there. I'm not way in the back. I'm not really sure what it was, if it was even on camera. There are houses here and there, so I don't know if that's someone's property or not. I don't think it was like an orb. It just looked like something reflective. This is one of the wonderful tools that Brother Jimbo sent. Gotta thank him for that. Since he sent it and we started using it, I've seen quite a bit of people start using them, and it's really good data, I think. You know, so I could probably use some help with stuff like this. If anybody wants to, and you want to look at it, like, remind me, maybe put in a comment, like, what it peaked at, what it peaked at, so we know, like, so we know what the highest reading was. You don't have to, it's just a request, I guess, if you guys are interested. Probably gone. I probably should have thought of that way earlier, but it just came to my mind. So don't feel the need to go back, but in the future, it might just be cool to have that in the comments, so we can remember and look back. Eventually, probably should start documenting it. Not really that organized. That's why I don't consider myself a researcher. Just here to connect with them and connect our peoples. That's it. That's my goal. That's what they asked me to do. That's what I want to do. If they said prove us to science, that's what I would try to do. But thank God that's not my mission. This is most likely deer. Most likely a deer. Probably a whitetail. Just in case it was sass slipping, we're gonna go and put it off trail so no bad people find it. I don't see too many white Sasquatch. I did actually see a couple in Kyle's last live stream. Encrypted Connections, Kyle. See, look at these 1, 2, 3 leaners going up through there. 1, 2, 3. This is broke that way. That one was going across. It's cut off. It's been cut off. There was probably a structure right here. Broke. Ground X. Well, actually, it's a star. Oh no. Okay, that's just got 2. Yeah, Ground X. It's hard to put it together. It doesn't right now, like, being that it's all cut up, it just looks like, oh, like, that's just shit that fell down. I hear it all the time. Oh, trees fall all the time in the woods. Yeah, I know. That's what it looks like now, because somebody got to it. Go ahead and be the first one to find one. Be there in the morning after they do it. 6 a.m. when they did that shit at 3 a.m. Promise you. You will never doubt it again. I can hear. Where are you? There he is. That is a Peregrine falcon. That is my favorite bird. What are the chances of one just flying over screaming at me? You know what's funny is actually it happens quite often. Look at this, look at these trees here. Look at how big and strong this tree is. Look at this thing. It's a beaut. Alright guys, we are just gonna kind of cruise our way out of here for the next probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. We're at 37 minutes. Probably premiere this one because you guys truly enjoy the bamboo forest. I came back here not just for myself but for you guys. I do firmly, confidently believe that that is a home of the Sasquatch people. Not often do I put that in the title, but it is going in the title of this one. Just like in Teepee Village, just like I gotta be careful what I call it. Quarry Gorge is what we called it, I think. Now mind you guys, look, house. There's a house over there. One of the biggest things I've tried to show is how close they are to us. I was sold a bunch of BS about how I had to go 80 miles, up a mountain to find them. If you want to go in no man's land and connect with them, absolutely go for it. It's probably amazing. But I'm here to tell you don't have to. We've proven that time and time again, right? I don't know if I've told you guys this yet formally. But Paranormal Caught on Camera, the TV show on, I believe, the Travel Channel, picked up one of the videos. It's an early video. I don't know, everybody loves it. It was a great experience, but it was one of those situations where I wish I had a better camera. And yeah, it was live streamed, so it was cool, but if it wasn't live streaming, it would have came out clearer. Anyway, long story short, it's been a long time since they asked to use that. So it should be on there any day. Any day. So if you watch that show, I have been approached by other stuff, other things, even things that could have made money. But I don't have that fake the funk in me. I kind of got to do things my way, or no way. I can't be part of something that's just not. That's not going to be 100. Anyway, Paranormal Caught on Camera, I was all the way down with and excited because, first of all, I like the show. Because what they do is they take people's existing footage, they give them the option to do a interview quick. It's not long. It's probably like 30 minutes, and they probably only use 20 seconds of it. And that's it. And then they have some people talk about it. Usually like a believer, a skeptic, and then, some type of professional or a native of the area. Whatever. So I was down with that. Look at this. 1, 2. These come down. For whatever reason, it looks like iron sights, kind of without the iron sights. Look at this tree bend this way. I gotta get out of here. This day is ticking away. Look at that, huh? Straight back. See it on the left? I don't want to see the left. I'm trying to get it dead center. Don't you do that on my right. Hey! What the hell is that in there? Oh, you got my attention with the second one. So that was a distractionary tactic. It worked. We've never been on this side, guys. We've never been this side. I'd love to get up in here a little bit. This is like off limits. Like all this stuff is really gonna be off limits once summer comes. Oh shit! Look at the back. Look at what's across the back. You see it all? It's bamboo. Look how far the bamboo goes. Shit. Something is knocking hard up in there. If it's the only thing it could be, we're on the island, the only thing it could be is a buck smashing his antlers. We're gonna use a game trail and hope we don't piss off a 12-pointer. This is not a game trail. Oh, yep, look.